Hiya girls, I hope you're all doing good. Today for maths we're going to be continuing on with the averages. We're going to be looking at some graphs here about averages. So I'll explain the questions as we go along. So this is on page 210 and it's this bar chart shows the distance each person cycled in a day. So you'll see here you have Bridget, Damien, Brian, Carol and Sinead, and these are the distances here that they travelled. So 5A is, from the chart, find the most frequent distance cycled. So by the frequent there, they mean which distance, is there any distance there that was cycled maybe the most, like more than once? Was there one distance that more people were doing than others? B then is, for A there then, you'd write down which distance it was. So if it's 5, 10, 15, 20, or so on. On B then it is, calculate the average distance cycled. So we've been doing averages now this week. So what we're doing first is you have to give find the total amount of distances covered for everyone. So here you'll see Bridget did 25 kilometers, Damien did 30, Brian 25, Carol 40, and Sinead was 35. So you'll add all of those distances up together for step 1. And then you know when you're calculating the average, the step 2 is to divide by the number. So in this case, it'll be the number of people. So how many distances? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So your total distances then, you divide by 5 to find the average. C then is, did one of the cyclists cycle exactly the average? So what you've done there is you found the average, and then you see, did any of them cycle that average, the exact average. D then is you have to name the cyclist who cycled below the average distance. So again, you'll be coming back up to see what your average was here in B, and you'll see who cycled below it. And then on E, it's name the cyclist who cycled above the average distance. So you'll be naming them, so either Brian, Carol, Sinead, Damien or Bridget. And then on page 211, here you have, these are questions to do with airlines. So question A is, how many people travelled on the 4 airlines? So you'll see here first off, these are your 4 airlines. These are the number of passengers in each. So we'll say on Atlantic Airway you 335 passengers, and these here are the fares. So these passengers would have paid 99 euros. So A is, how many people travelled on the 4 airlines? So you have to add all the passengers up together. So that's A. B then is find the average passenger load. So from A you will already have had the total amount of passengers. So for B then you're going to divide that answer by 4 because there's 4 airlines. C then is you have to find the average fare. So you're coming over to the fare. Again, with average, your first step is to find the total. So you'll add these 4 fare prices together, and your answer then you'll divide by 4. And then D is, on which airlines were the passengers paying above average fare? So again, you'll come back to your answer from C, and then you'll see which airlines were paying above the average price. Alright, so girls, we just go as far as D there for today. Well done on the work, and the averages have been really good this week. And if you've any questions on them, just leave a comment there on Seesaw and I'll be able to talk you through them. Well done, girls.